Hello, welcome once again, all of you, to the Wellness Circuit. In this episode of Wellness Circuit today, we have with us Sneha Airani, who is the owner of Bollywood for Life, a dance studio, and she is a dancepreneur. She has two jobs: the day job, where she's a technical program manager, and in the night, she runs a full fledged dance studio with Bollywood dance. Welcome, Sneha.
Thank you. Thank you, Shoba. Thank you so much. And it's a privilege to be here. I have known Shoba for more than 4 years now.
Yes.
When we had online dance classes and stuff. So when you started this, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. So kudos to you. And I do have 3 jobs, and we'll find out later what is the third
Okay.
job.
Okay. Yeah. I know that what the job is. That's a very important job too. And yes, I know Sneha for 4 years now. And actually, she was the one, I would say, who kickstarted me in liking Bollywood workout. I still do Bollywood workout. I'm just not able to go to Pleasant in Dublin, where you have your classes. I'd go somewhere else, but I just loved all your classes, Sneha.
Thank you.
And I know you have gone through a lot in life to come where you are today. So, why don't we start with just your journey and how you reached this point? And I want to especially focus on your health aspect as well.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, dance has been a part of me and my life ever since I can't even remember. My mom says it was like 4 or 5 years old, but for me, when I was maybe 7, 8 years old, where I was, oh, dance defines me. That's where I was there. I cannot live without dance. Like, teaching dance and choreographing and being on the stage, that was my life. So that's how it started. But then you know how it is back in India 20 years ago. Right? It was like, dance is not a career. Dance is not a profession. And so I had to choose a profession which I'm very proud of. I'm an engineer. I did my degree and my professional education in a very systematic way, but that's where I am because of my day job. I have my job, but dance never left me. I would say I never left dance. So I kept dancing, and I was like, how can this be a part of people's lives? How can this be a part of my folks, my friends, my families, people's lives, right? So I was like, let's do something. Let's make like a class, a fitness class or a dance class. And I used to work for a small, I don't want to name the company, but I used to work for a small dance company in Bay Area that hired me as a dance instructor, a fitness instructor, and we kept going. And then COVID hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that's when you guys came into picture, and you guys were like, you know what, yeah, let's do this online. And we ran that for maybe more than 2 years. Yeah. So we were like, let's do dancing, let's do fitness, let's do a lot of stuff together. And we did that. And from when my students were like, oh, why don't you do dance online? And I was like, how can you do dance online? And we started with 5 people, 5 students. And then we grew to about 300 in like 3 months. And you were part of that
Yes,
growth.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
I remember. I, I know that I remember from the time you started the dance class, but I remember reading somewhere that you did go through a weight loss journey before that, right?
Yeah. Yes, I did. I used to always be like on the heavier side, schooling, college, all of that. But then after my first pregnancy, my first daughter, Sammy, who I love so much, I was diagnosed with GD, gestational diabetes.
Gestational
Yes,
diabetes,
yes,
yes.
yes, yes. And I gained about 100 pounds in the 10 months journey. And then I was like, what happened? What just happened? Like what happened? So that was what really intrigued me on, do you want to live life this way? Because I used to have back pain, knee pain, arm pain.
Oh, yeah.
You name
Anything
it, I
that
had
comes
it.
with,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. And unfortunately, I was okay with it. Like, oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe I had a baby, and
Yes.
but yeah. But there was a day when she was like 3 years old, and she was like, "Mommy, come play with me," and I was not able to get up and go play with her. So I'm like, I have to do something about it, and then the rest.
Yes.
Move more, eat, like less or not less, but eat healthy.
Yeah.
And like just take care of yourself. And yeah.
And I mean, just when we were talking before this, you said you had some other during the, and I know, as you said, your third job is
Being a
being a
mom,
mom,
yeah.
which is what I thought. So being a mom, uh, what is it like? I know you did talk about your pregnancy and the struggle that you had to go through. Would you like to share some of it so that people can understand where you're coming from and what they can do about it?
Yeah, just thinking about it, I always and always wanted to be a mom, where I'm like, you know what, I just want to like have babies or whatever it is, like, take forward the legacy, whether you create one or not. I mean, if you think about it, you're born and you're making an impact in the world, that itself is the legacy. You want to continue that, right? So I was always in that phase. But the first pregnancy and delivery, it cost me a lot, like my health, my everything basically. So then I was like, okay, that's fine. But there's no way I would love her any less. So Sammy, if you're listening to this, I love you so much.
Of course.
And that's why I had two more babies. So I'm a mom of three. That's why I said it's a full-time job to kind of be a mom, get their lunch boxes,
It is the
watch
most
their grades.
underrated job.
Exactly. I'm like, people applaud me for being an entrepreneur, the dancepreneur, dance instructor. But then a lesser known factor is that I'm a mom, and that is one thing I hold at my utmost, like priority. Like
Yes.
yeah, that's one thing. And so
Yeah. So, I mean, how would you describe your relationship with health and fitness growing up? What do you think?
yeah, so I think most probably the first thing that comes to my mind is you only have one body, right? One body, one soul, one heart, one mind, one brain. So when that happened to me, when my daughter was like, "Mommy, come play with me," and I was not able to get up from my seat, and I was like, "Oh no, I'll take care of myself." That was a trigger, but that didn't last very longer. That was like, okay, good. I did something. I did my diet, my exercise and stuff. But what kept me going is I only have one life, right? One
Yeah.
life and one body, one mind, one brain, one soul, whatever it is. So I have to take care of myself. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to name my age, but with three kids and one in high school, you guys can imagine it can get a lot when mentally, physically you are not well.
Yes.
You cannot be present
Yes.
at that point, right?
For
So
them, yeah.
my motivation is to be present for everybody I am, including myself. Like,
Yeah.
I have to be present for myself. That's my motivation.
Okay.
To stay, I won't say I'm fit, but I am in a healthier range. When I go to my blood tests and my stuff, it's always in the green stuff. So
Oh, that's all we need.
yeah,
We need the green.
that's all you need.
Pregnancy, I could see there is a crack in your voice. Like it affects you immediately from yes, from what I see. So you told me about your daughter, and is that the moment where you decided you some things have to change, or is there any other specific time where you decided, or it just organically it just happened with your lifestyle?
No, I think first of all, to begin with, I used to be about 290 pounds, like almost 300 pounds, like tipping the scale on 300 pounds. And then it used to always bother me because I have been an athletic. I used to be a state level badminton champion.
Oh, wow.
Back in India.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And a TT champion. Like, I used to be always on the ground in the sports arena, like doing things. And then I was like, what just happened? Like, so I was like, I have to get back to who I was. But that was a wake up call. Maybe,
Yes.
we all have a wake up
Yes,
call.
yes.
What do you have to do? So, yeah, that's how it started. But then knowing that, what, you have only one life and you have to be there for yourself. Forget about your daughters, your kids, and your friends and family, but you have to be there for yourself, right? That was the wake up call that I.
Okay, yeah. So, did you have any type of self doubt or fear in doing all this?
Oh, definitely. I think I've lost about 146 pounds. I know the
It just
exact
sounds
numbers.
amazing just to hear that, right? 146 pounds. I can't even think of it. I mean, you cannot comprehend. Yeah.
It's one person's, like, body weight. So
Right.
about it, I never thought I would get there. but the determination that, you know what, you have to, you're more than this. You're more than this person that comes across as a obese, defeated, always I used to be always depressed because I used to not, even if I wanted water, I would dread getting up from this seat and go and get water for myself. So from that point on, to be somebody who looks up to themselves, that's been a
And so
journey.
many others looking up to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes. And people say that, I'm like, yes, I'm the same person who used to be once thinking that I am good for nothing, or I don't want to live, basically. Like, sorry if it's too candid, but it got to a point where I was like, I don't want to live because it's so physically painful to move around and do stuff, and everybody is just looking at you with a judgmental, like, perspective, that they say.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It got to that point, and I'm like, you either take an action right now, or you live like this for the rest of your life. That choice is what I think was
So
the
you
biggest
decided
decision.
to take action
Yes.
just right then.
Yep,
I mean,
absolutely.
yeah. And I must say, you are an inspiration that way because you not only took action, but now you have your dance studio where you're helping so many people be fit. And I think that's an amazing fitness journey, in my opinion, because when I met you for the first time, you were already dance instructor and you were just doing an amazing job. And I have seen the vigor with which you ask folks to, especially the strengthening exercise. And it's like, oh my God, it's
I would
killing me.
shout Shoba in your face. Yeah,
Yes,
I remember those days.
exactly.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I mean, what role did dance play in your transformation?
Very good question. I think I would want to take a moment and say Bollywood for Life. That's my dance company,
Yes.
right? It didn't happen just by chance. I was a dance instructor, and then my friends, my family, my students who used to come to my classes, they were like, "You must do something. Come do something. Teach us." And COVID happened, and I was like, "No, I can't teach it." And then online, 5 to 100, 100 to 300, history, right? So dance has always been my go-to, Shoba. Um, I lost my dad almost like 26 years ago when I don't want to name the numbers, but yeah, I was hardly 16 and a half and 16 years old. And I lost him, and it was all of a sudden like big blow for me, my family, my mom, and stuff. And you won't believe it. You won't believe it. I just went back home and I saw everything and I witnessed all of that. I locked myself and I danced. People say, "Oh, you can only dance when you're like, nautanki," or I hate when people say, "Oh, I can dance only after 2 pegs of vodka." But no, dance is an expression of yourself. It's an expression of your art,
Of your inner
Exactly.
emotions also. Yeah.
I locked myself, and I think till date, a couple of them know, my mom knows, but nobody knows why did I lock myself. And then they were thinking, "Oh, you're depressed,
She's
or
upset,
you're
yeah.
traumatic, or you do something to yourself." No, I just put on some music and I was just moving around. You can't call it dance, but I was just moving around. So that's what dance means to me. I can overcome any hurdle, any obstacle, anything that life puts me through. I can overcome it because I have dance. And I think a message that I want to give today is find your calling. My calling was dance. My calling is still cooking and a lot of things, but dance is one of those prime things where no matter what happens, I'm happy, I dance, I'm sad, I am dance, I'm depressed, I dance, I'm okay, I'm dancing, I'm dancing all the time. So find your calling and do it. So
Yeah, indeed. I mean, perfect word. Find your calling. I mean, that's the reason why we have this podcast. I mean, for me, it's my calling to have a podcast like this.
Absolutely.
Make
High
getting
five.
stories to people. Thank you. So, uh, talking about your dance journey, can you share? Do you have anything, any stories about how positively it impacted your students? Or is there anything that you can share with us?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. So I was about to ask you, I forgot because I fell sick last week, right? We're supposed to do
Yes.
it last week. So I was about to ask you, can I bring a couple of students with me to this
Oh,
podcast who
yeah.
are so enthusiastic about BFL and Bollywood for Life and dancing? Because there have been I think I lost count now, but more than 10 people who have told me that dancing has helped them with mental health.
Mm-hmm.
Their stress levels have gone down. Physically, like diabetes numbers, like, if you're a diabetic, your numbers and your
Yes.
whatever they are,
Yes.
they have gone down.
Yeah.
My blood pressure has gone down. Like, I'm just a happier person. I get to hear this Shoba every single day.
Yeah.
And a couple of them, like few of them from that category, have become a core part of BFL. I wanted to bring them today, but then because we moved the dates, I
Right.
couldn't. But yeah, they always tell me that dance is just not dance for me anymore. It's my form of letting go, being healthy, like not having blood pressure, high numbers, no diabetic, no stress, no autoimmune. Like, I get to hear this every single day, all the time, and that's what fulfills my purpose.
Right, right, yeah. I mean, and as you said, we all have just one life, and I'm glad that you are helping so many people live their life to the fullest extent.
Absolutely.
And because people don't realize that any type of exercise, having a fitness regime, helps them in the long run. And when you have something like Bollywood dance, it is so much fun that you don't even realize you're exercising, and that's like the best of both the worlds that one can get.
Yeah.
I mean, personal for me, Bollywood is my favorite form of exercise.
Come back.
Are you
Yeah, you have not been there for what, more than 3 years now.
So, I guess we already spoke about it. Is there any advice you would like to give someone who is going through their journey, weight loss journey, let's say?
See, I think weight loss. See, I think weight loss journey and journey of life are two different things, right? So let's address both of them. The first one would be weight loss journey. The weight loss journey is mostly, find your why. Like, why do I have to lose weight? See, if you're big and you're happy and you're doing your things and you're not in pain, you're not in physical pain, or your health is fine, you don't have to.
Yeah.
We have so many people at Bollywood for Life who do an amazing job at dancing, their presence and everything. If it's not bothering you, don't do it.
Yeah.
But if it's bothering your life, your way of life, like you're in pain and it's like something mentally you're going through, I want to address this, then do it, right?
Yes, yes.
And that is something I have been through. And I would say, find your why. Why do I want to lose weight? For me, first thing was, oh, my kids, my daughter was like, come play with me. And I'm like, coughing for breath and back pain and not able to. I used to say, sorry, baby, I cannot come. Right? That's one thing. And second thing is myself. Even though I used to gather my strength and go play with her, myself, I was a state level badminton champion in my high school. Yeah, in my college, I was playing table tennis, inter school, inter college, whatever it is. And that I was always a sports person, but pregnancy can't define me, right?
Of course.
I have to go back to what I was and who I really truly enjoyed being, right? So my whys are very clear. I want to be this person who wants to be active and who wants to do things in life that I enjoy. Not because somebody's asking me to. Even if it's my daughter, right? That's a why. So find your why, and if your why is clear, work towards it. Even if it means starving nights or whatever it is, I might be wrong when I say do it, but do what it takes.
Okay.
No dinners, veggies.
As you said, just because someone is a little bit hefty doesn't mean, as long as you're fit and you're physically and mentally fit,
Exactly.
then I guess it is okay. So, yeah, I mean, a very nice nugget of wisdom there. Find your why. Perfect.
Why, yes. But I want to address the second part of it, right? The journey of life, right? How did I arrive at dancing and I guess, I mean, it's just me. I don't think anybody has a way of defining, oh, I want to be this way, I want to have two kids. I mean, you can define all that you want, but life has its own way, right? I mean, the way you navigate life, it comes at you with a lot of ifs and buts. So take it one day at a time.
Okay.
Do what means to you.
Yes.
1 day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever it is. Do what means to you. Be happy. I'm very happy doing what I'm doing.
Good, good. Yeah, happiness well defined. So now since we are talking about wellness here, and as I said, the podcast is Wellness Circuit. What are the three wellness habits you swear by? I mean, it might be more than three, but if you can give me three.
Yeah, yeah. I think there are a lot of them, as you said, but the top three would be I am a big proponent of good mental health, right? I mean, if that's a thing. People say mental health, but I want to define it as good mental health. You need to be able to feel what you're feeling, say what you're saying, and be heard, right? And also just be happy who you are. Happiness can be neutral or extreme or bad, but don't be sad, like for
Yeah.
me it's very important. So first one is mental health, good mental health. Second one is be busy. Find your
Find your calling.
find your calling to be busy, not just some unimportant work, just running. No. Find your calling and be busy doing what you're doing that makes you happy automatically. Your mental health is taken care of. And third one is consciously work towards your physical health. Like for me, my day starts off at like 5:30, 6 a.m., 6:15, whenever that is. 45 minutes of breathing, pranayam, surya namaskar, exercise, stretching. Without that, my life is incomplete. So be physically active, be mentally happy, and then find your calling. I think those three
Okay.
things. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you, Sneha. You have an answer for everything. I'm sad I could ask you. And maybe you when we were just talking, you said you had recently another medical issue that came up, right? Maybe do you want to discuss, because I think that's very relevant to our
Conversation. Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
Yes.
No matter how much I feel like or I come across as I'm sorted, oh, this girl, lady knows whatever she's doing and stuff, but I had like a left jaw pain running from my jaw, the last tooth of my jaw to all the way to my temple, and I had that excruciating pain for 3 weeks. You know how we are, right, women?
Yes.
First week, something I might have eaten or
Yeah.
something,
You
maybe
pulled
stress.
something
Yeah,
somewhere.
exactly. So I didn't care about it. Second week, it got worse. I was still thinking something may be wrong or something. I'm juggling with so many things, dance classes, kids, and my work. The PM work can get very challenging. But third week was when I woke up with the throbbing pain in the morning. I couldn't sleep, and I was all over the place, and I was like, no, I can't do this. I told my husband, I must have to go check this out. I went to a dentist. One dentist said nothing, no cavities, no nothing, no decay. Go back home. Second dentist, same thing. Third dentist actually was the one who was my one of my friend's friend, and he said, I think you are going through a masseter muscle trauma. As a question, what is a masseter muscle? I don't even think I'm saying it right, but look it up, guys. It's something, there is a muscle on both sides of your jaw and your face, which is in trauma because you're grinding too much, you're clenching too much because you're in stress. I didn't even know I was in stress until they told me, and then they got an MRI and everything, and right side was okay, but left side muscle was in 90% trauma.
Wow.
And if you that it's 100%, you can actually have a paralysis of the face.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paralysis of face, mouth, arm, whatever it is. I still feel weak, by the way, but they gave me some medication, muscle relaxant, and some injections in the muscle, and they said, slow down, calm down. So even if you think you have you have your life figured out and you think you are doing amazing, yeah, people tell you, oh, you are amazing. No, listen to yourself. And I was feeling this, Shoba. I was feeling this almost a month ago. I told my friend also, I can tell her name, but I told her something doesn't feel right. I'm like, I'm doing everything, I'm dancing.
You're feeling that stress, maybe. Yeah.
And I'm grinding a lot. Grinding in my
Yeah.
sleep, grinding. Even when I'm listening to a meeting or listening to a song, I'm like,
Oh, you really?
involuntarily. Even now, if I don't talk to you, if I stop my mouth, I'm like,
Oh, you're doing it
internally.
while you're awake.
Yes, awake. Not while sleeping. When I'm awake, when I'm not talking, when I'm not in meetings, when I'm not choreographing, I'm not teaching, I'm grinding my
You're
teeth
grinding.
all the time. and that's what caused the trauma. And I still have the pain, I still have that thing going, but that pain caused me fever of 104 is the wake up call. So listen to yourself. If something doesn't feel right, address it.
For sharing that journey with us, because I don't think many people actually realize these minor things that we ignore a lot. Because I do grind my teeth as well, but I do it while I'm sleeping, I suppose.
Do you have a mouth
And
guard?
they gave me a mouth guard, and man, it's so painful
Annoying.
to wear it.
I'm getting one on Monday.
I tried wearing it. It was supposed to fit my teeth. Man, I threw it out. I'm sorry to say, if my dentist is listening, which is she's also my friend, by the way, I'm just not wearing it anymore. I just cannot. I cannot breathe if I wear that mouth guard. Good luck to you, I hope. But I guess in your case it's severe. You would have to wear it, most probably.
Because I'm doing it when I'm
Even when you're
consciously doing
conscious,
it.
yes.
Yeah. I mean, in the past, it's been 2 weeks now, right? In the past 2 weeks, I can feel that pain go down, and I don't have headaches, and I don't wake up with a pain in my. So I'm like consciously not trying to do it, like,
Yeah.
Because when you know you're doing it, you realize and you stop.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
I'll be better.
You will be fine. Now that you know what you have to look for, I'm sure you look for it. Wonderful. Okay, do you want to do some step or something?
Yeah, why not?
Yes.
Why not?
Let's do it.
If you join me, we'll do it.
Yes, let's do it. Tell me what you want me to do.
How
Well, I'm not dressed for the occasion, but I guess we'll do this.
You know Thumka, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I'm good
Let's
at
go.
that.
3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God! It's
Thank
been
you.
amazing.
Thank you, Sneha. Thank you so much. Yeah, sure.
So
It's
it's
wonderful
amazing.
to have you here with us today. And, as I said, strengthening and Bollywood are two of my key exercise regimen that
Amazing.
I follow for my wellness. It's wonderful that we had you here, Sneha. Thank you so much for coming today for our podcast. Do you have any final thoughts that you want to share?
No, it's been my pleasure. Ever since you asked me, I was like, oh my God, Shoba has been one of my favorite students. No matter what, how many years we go back. And I was like, you started this, so I wish you a very, all the best and good luck for what you're doing.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for considering me worthy enough to sit on this chair and give you an interview. Thank you so much.
Yeah. You are an inspiration, and that's what we are looking for. Thank you so much, Sneha.
Thank you.
Okay.